that new thing. Nobody still knows what it is, except me. So let's go along for the ride. I appreciate y'all sticking with it. It's gonna be worth it. Picking up the new car, and you guys can finally see what it is. I have finally got my dream car. Yes, my dream car is a 2002 Trans Am, black WS6. I still have the Corvette. The Corvette is not going anywhere. The Corvette is still not the dream car. This is my dream car, and this car is here to stay now forever. So the ones that have been contemplating here online, thinking that I was going to get the Civic or was going to get something else, or the McLaren or anything, no, I got the Trans Am. There's a reason why I got it from when I had my last one, and I kept going back to it, so I got it here. So more footage and more driving footage to come home. We just picked it up here, so it's getting late at night, getting bit by mosquitoes, so I'll film some more as soon as I get back towards the house. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here in my Trans Am driving home. I know it's pretty dark now, but well, I'll definitely have some more shots and some more videos, of course, here at night, but I wanted to get a video of me driving home. It's way too loud to drive this thing with open windows and nonetheless with the wind, so you'll hear exhaust notes. I'll tell you about the work and anything that's done to it. Nothing crazy. I didn't want nothing crazy modded, but I'll talk more about that in a daytime video when you guys can see the car. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the second day. I just decided to combine everything here into one video. So that we can actually see the car actually during the daylight. I got home really late last night, so and just pretty much parked it and went outside. I'm actually getting ready to go take it for a wash, get it all clay barred and seal coated for the paint, so everything stays looking good. But as we could see, here is the car itself. It is in great condition. The drag radios are going to have to kind of come off of it on the back here, solely because they're just not the most friendly to drive in the rain. And I plan on driving this car quite a bit, so... But now you all can see it. Here is the vehicle. This is the new car here on the channel. We'll give it a quick look of the interior. Super clean. And just ready to go. So again, why am I making such a big deal about this car? Solely because it is my dream car. Yes, I still have the Corvette. The Corvette isn't going anywhere. Hey, car. The Corvette isn't going anywhere. It's definitely staying here. And this is really what I kind of bought it for originally. It's kind of more my real toy, expensive drag car, race car. And now I can really work on this, make the motor even more potent, more powerful, without it interfering with drivability or anything like that, because now I have my dream car and my daily driver. Some people will think that I'm a little crazy for having my Trans Am as my daily driver, but I'm not letting go of this car. I had a white one before. Had many Camaros. Yes, we know they're the same car, but it's still not the same as the Trans Am to me. And the Trans Am, this one here, it's here to stay forever. So when the LS1 goes, it's going to go full-blown race car. And we'll talk about that at that time, but it's got such low mileage. I'm going to enjoy it for what it is now. And then again, at the time when that motor goes, that's when we'll put a nice motor in it, make it a race car. I'll have another daily by then, and you can repaint it, you know, do whatever it is that I have to do to make it how I want it to look more so than as a race car. But this car is so dearest to me. It's my dream car. Ever since I sold my last white one, I'll control my Mustangs, my other Corvettes, Camaros, Trans Ams, whatever it is, you know, out of all of the cars the most. I know it was never the fastest, but it's the car that I miss the most. It was something about, you know, waking up on that Sunday morning, you know, cruising down the street with the T-tops and just with the wind in the hair going through the car. It was just magical to me, and I just loved it so much, and it's the car that I mostly enjoyed. So I'm finally glad to have it back here again, have one back here in my life. Again, it's not going anywhere. They'll make more videos about what's going on with this car, the mods that have actually been done to it, and why I actually chose this one and not a 100% fully stock one. But for the most part, it's pretty much stock. Nothing, no crazy mods or anything like that. And I didn't want to buy something with a bunch of crazy mods because I didn't want to buy somebody else's problems. And this was something that I couldn't pass up, and a deal that I couldn't pass up. Nonetheless, I couldn't believe I actually found this car in Florida, because looking online, the only other one that was actually even available that resembled anything close to this was actually in Delaware. So we all know that find a black WS6 that's a 6-speed with black interior is like almost impossible to find. And you can find them in red and white and silver and all these things, but I didn't want that. My dream car was to ultimately be a black one. So I'll go over like a mod list, you know, make a future video, me driving and enjoying this. So for the subscribers that are car lovers and everything like that, that love the Corvette content, you know, there'll be videos of that coming down. When my dad comes down, you know, from up north, we'll take the Corvette and we'll take the Trans Am out and do some cool collab videos with that. That should be really fun. But overall, you know, I'm just super glad and super happy to have my car back here in my life. I mean, and I'll tell you guys, and you guys are going to think that I'm crazy for this, but if I had to pick between one now and if one was going to go, you know, I'd keep the Trans Am over the Corvette, even though I know the Corvette is all around of a much better car and everything like that. But I just love this car so much, and I'm super blessed and happy to share it with y'all. And not only own one, but own two, because that's my second favorite car, is the Corvette, especially the C7. I think it's hands down the best Corvette still ever made and yet to date. So again, concluding this up, so now that you guys have seen the car, I'm about to go get it washed, make some videos and some further videos about that, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. And you'll see future videos on the Trans Am here in the channel. But again, guys, I appreciate it. I hope you guys like what you saw. Thanks for tuning into this magical journey here with me. More content about this vehicle coming up soon. And don't forget to check out Instagram at the Speedbug. Same name here as YouTube, for future updates on the car, all the other bikes, and the Corvette. And we will see you here for another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Deuces.